So anyway, I'm winterizing my trailer, and this is the anode rod that came out of my trailer after um, one season. You can see how corroded it is. I'll get a new one and replace it. It's not really eaten up as much as it's just full of corrosion. Um, After one season, this was a brand new trailer with a brand new anode rod. But you can see I'm draining the water out to winterize it out of the water heater. I had to purchase me this right here. It's a 1 1/16 socket with a 1/2 inch drive, ratchet, and extension to get the anode rod out. As you can see, the end of it is pretty large, and so it fits into here, and you unscrew it from your water heater to drain out the water. And it should be 6 gallons. It was full from using it this season. I had it covered up, as you can see. I have a cover on it. I'm actually going to pop it open. I've got some. Sorry for the road noise today. I'm right by the road with my storage lot where I keep my trailer. I'm going to pop it up and get inside and winterize the inside. The plumbing inside. So anyway, just wanted to show you these parts. More to come. So here I am outside my trailer, and you can see I have purchased. First thing is, you see the low point drain here. I went ahead and opened that up to make sure there's no water inside, the tank, still in the holding tank. And then I got me a funnel, as you can see right here. And you unscrew this part, obviously, and stick the funnel in here. And I'm not going to be able to hold the phone and hold the funnel while I pour this in. So I'm going to pour in 2 gallons of antifreeze, and that's the antifreeze down here. You need to get RV antifreeze right here. And I'm going to pour that in the tank, and then I'm going to turn on the pump and pump it through the rest of the lines. Anyway, I'll be back soon. So everyone, I'm inside of my trailer, obviously, as you can see, and I've gotten the bed removed. I have to remove the bed. This is obviously where the bed would be. And this is the water heater, and here's the water storage tank. And the water pump is obviously over there. And the inlet, to fill up your tank is there. And, all the other plumbing that goes out to the trailer, to the sink and to the showers there. So what I'll have to do is I want to turn these valves this way. There's 2 of them. One coming into the water heater, one going out to the water heater. So they were turned so that the water would flow into the water heater. Well, I don't want the antifreeze flowing into the water heater. I just want it flowing into the pipes. So I've taken and turned off the water heater. So what I'll do now is I'll go outside and I'll put the antifreeze in the tank and I'll pump it through the trailer. And once I do that, everything should be winterized. I'm also going to take the low point drain of the tank and open it up and make sure all the water drains out of well, I don't really necessarily have to do that. I think most of the water's out, but I may just check it to make sure that most of the water is out. Now that the trailer is tipped up backwards, it should run out a little more if there's any in there. So anyway, I'll be back soon. So I ran everything until I got the antifreeze coming out of the shower, the outdoor shower here. I've already put that away, and the indoor shower. I just have to put the anode rod back in, and of course I need to turn off the electricity because I had to turn on electricity to get the pump to work, so my battery was for that. But I got pink coming out inside, and the drain's got some in it. I'm going to put the anode rod back into the back in the water heater just for right now because I don't have anything. I don't want to leave that out. So I'm just going to put that back in there. I'm not going to screw it in tight. And flip this up and put this back on. And that's pretty much how you winterize your A-liner. And I'm just going to go back inside and put the stuff back in there. I'm going to keep my ratchet that I got here and my socket in my trailer. I don't need it for anything else, and specifically for the trailer. I'm going to shake out a few things here. You can see I got all this. This is the cover I put on it, and but yeah, I think I got it winterized pretty good, and I'm going to actually spread around some. Here's the tip I learned when I was camping before many years ago, that if you take and spread fabric softener sheets out in the storage areas and under the cabinets of your trailer, it'll make it so that you don't have to worry about bugs and insects and all that good stuff. So I'm going to do that before I leave, and then I should put it away for most of the part of the winter. And I am going to come back and check on it occasionally and make sure how the cover's working, to make sure it's not trapping moisture underneath of it. But anyway, talk soon. Hello everyone. So I just wanted to finish up the video I did on winterizing my Aliner, and as you can see, I've got it all covered up for the winter. I'm going to come back and check. I actually got this cover, and it seems like a really great one, off of carcovers.com. Not that I'm spokesperson for them or anything, but it seems like it's really super good quality. It has elastic around the bottom, 3 ties that run underneath, and you can see they, they tie on the other side over here. Obviously, you can see they're hanging down the extra string. Yeah, it seems like a really good cover. It's 5 layers, has a lot of good breathability. I've had it on for a couple weeks, and I came and checked. We've had some rainstorms, or some rain in between, and there was no moisture underneath of it, so it seems to keep it really dry. I only paid $100 for it. They have some on Amazon for about the same price, but these were more layers and seemed like they had better properties, weather resistant properties on them. So anyway, talk soon. I hope everybody has a great day.